you these live visuals of the Prime Minister arriving at the Parliament to begin the screening of the Sabarmati report. The Prime Minister himself will be watching the movie along with Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, whose visuals we showed you a short while ago. Those are the live visuals now of the Prime Minister also entering the Parliament library, where the movie, the Sabarmati report, will be screened. Remember, this is coming after the Prime Minister and the top leadership of the BJP have lauded the film, saying that the truth is finally coming out and it cannot remain hidden for a very long time. Let's tell you that the Prime Minister has arrived in Balayogi Auditorium, and he will watch the film with all NDA parliamentarians. And those are the live visuals of the Prime Minister just arriving to be seated for the screening of the film. In fact, let me go back to Riyanka on this. Riyanka, Prime Minister had said that a fake narrative can persist only for a limited period before the facts come out. When the movie was released, he put out that message on his social media account. Now he's gone out himself for the movie, which will be screened in a short while from now. Harsha also joins us. Let's go across to Harsha to give us some more details. Harsha, what more details are you picking up as of now?
So right now, as the visuals are on our screen, Prime Minister Narendra Modi was received by Kiran Rijiju and Arjun Ram Meghwal. He has arrived in the Balayogi Auditorium in the Parliament Library premises, as we get to know. And shortly, he will be watching Sabarmati report. And we have got to know that Vikrant Massey has also arrived here when he will also be watching the movie along with Prime Minister and the other producers and directors of the movie. As we clearly know, this morning Vikrant Massey posted a statement clearly stating that he is indebted to everyone who has helped him in the movie career, but now it's a time for him to take a break. And after this message in the entire morning, it was being said that what has suddenly happened, what has suddenly transpired for Vikrant Massey after this movie Sabarmati report. But today we are getting to know that in the Parliament Library, during that the new movie which the Prime Minister is going to watch, Sabarmati report, the entire team of the Sabarmati report is present in the Parliament Library.
In fact, I'm also joined in by Senior Executive Editor Abhishek Kapoor on the phone line. Abhishek, what's the significance of Prime Minister going out to watch this movie in Parliament complex along with the other NDA MPs?
Well, you see, the significance is that there was a political fiction created in Gujarat. Of course, it was a very unfortunate episode, the 2002 Gujarat riots, beginning with the burning of the Sabarmati train and the carnage which led to the death of those car sevaks, burning to death of those car sevaks, and the subsequent violence and the cycle of violence in the riots that led to the death of 900 plus individuals. And the political fiction I am talking about is the manner in which the entire focus was on the violence that took place subsequent to the burning of the S6 coach of Sabarmati Express in Godhra, and complete, to use today's language, shadow banning of that episode as the trigger which really led to the violence. So again, as I said, while the entire episode was unfortunate, the complete shadow banning of that trigger episode, which was the burning of the S6 coach and the car sevaks in it, including 20 plus women and another 20 children. I think this is something which was effectively kept out of public scrutiny. The fact that the topmost, all the levels of the court and the judiciary proved that there was a conspiracy, that there were people involved in planning and executing that burning of the S6 coach and triggering the Gujarat violence. And that conspiracy involved people on the ground which had association, political relationship with the Congress party, for example, the municipal leadership of Godhra at that time, and they were involved, and the religious leadership in Godhra of the Muslim community that was involved. Everything was put below the, taken under the carpet, and the entire focus was on the subsequent violence that took place, and a certain picture was created of Gujarat. people in Gujarat were angry, and the rise of Narendra Modi on the political firmament of the country was in a way an expression, or it began with the expression of that anger of people of Gujarat, and subsequently we have seen the elections in 2002, the manner in which it became the focus of the Gujarati Asmita campaign, and the fact that over the next couple of years and subsequent to, of course, the 2004 change of government, the manner in which the Congress dispensation from Delhi to everywhere else really went after Narendra Modi, using the 2002 violence and the unfortunate episode of Gujarat to create a situation where the political rise of Narendra Modi could be stymied. Though, of course, contrary to that, plan really happened, and Narendra Modi's rise continued to happen, and he ultimately, of course, became Prime Minister in 2014, winning in between 4 elections from 2002 to 2007 to 2012, and then, of course, 2014. But this movie or this film now really focuses on that trigger, and through focusing on that, it is trying to bring out that ecosystem which really worked at that time, to paint a certain picture of Gujarat. Prime Minister has backed it because he sees himself as a political victim of Godhra in some ways, though of course with his own political response, he really sort of neutralized, not only neutralized, but really rode on the back of those manipulations and, countered them and really came up trumps. But that's why I think the significance is that he's sending a political message that while, of course, the 2002 Gujarat violence was unfortunate, you cannot forget the trigger that was provided. Of course, this would not be without controversy. You would see reactions coming in, political reactions coming in. But this is essentially a counter narrative, one would say, because this was the trigger, but it was swept out under the carpet. So this is the counter narrative that there were reasons why the Gujarat violence happened, and the trigger was the burning of the S6 coach in Godhra, and Prime Minister there watching it with his cabinet, essentially really underscoring that when we talk of Gujarat riots, we should not miss talking about the Godhra train burning also.
Absolutely. Right. Thanks, Abhishek, for joining us and sharing your thoughts on this. Viewers, the live visuals of the Prime Minister arriving in Parliament Auditorium, where the Sabarmati report film will be screened in a short while from now, and all NDA MPs are going to watch it. A big message being sent by the NDA leaders there. And with that, we move on and cut across to another big breaking news in connection to